Okay, so this is the 5th time recording this, but we should have been done like 2 hours ago, but that's fun. So I'm Joe Smo. I will be discussing how to get started with the disassembly. If I sound annoyed, just know I did this like 5 times and the computer's not cooperating. And we will be discussing how to compile the ROM. Let's verify that the mic's still operating. Thank you, Mike, for actually working this time. Thank you. So what we will be discussing today is how to make a simple patch. We will be changing the lives of Mario when he dies, from the game over, and from when you start the game. Okay. So you might say, well, you can do that in a hex editor and be about the same amount of time. That is true, but typically, when you definitely begin starting on more complicated things, it will take a lot longer. Okay. And it's a lot easier to do in the compiler. You can just write regular numbers instead of hexadecimal numbers, which might just fly over some people's head. You can write everything in here in plain old happy to use numbers in decimal. Okay? It might not be the easiest thing, but to get started, you can do that. Okay? To show you an example, I already have it opened up because I did this like 27 times. As you see, that's a number. That isn't a hexadecimal number. I guess you can, but like we can. I don't really want to make it over that because it won't actually count. The game's smart enough to realize that's a lie. That's not how numbers work in this game. But we can change it to like 37. Okay. And when we get around to compiling it, you will realize how that works. So, how do you get the compiler? You type in SMB3 disassembly. You find it right here. So in case you didn't catch that, you want to go type in SMB3 disassembly. That also works probably, and bam. So in the SMB3 disassembly, you will notice there's quite a lot of things going on. There's like all this stuff, and it's like GitHub, and it's like sign up, man. And you're just like, what do I do? It's like, I thought I already signed up. Nope, I guess I didn't. So yeah, so you just really, the only thing you really need to know here is that you need to click this button and it will download it for you. And then you extract the ROM, everything's good. Okay? So you also might be like, what is a CHR? Okay? I just want a picture of a hot dog and I don't want no JPEG, okay? So these are the pictures. That's all you need to know. These are the programs, and they write the code for the game. This is literally all the code of the game. It has levels, maps, and objects. You're like, what is a level? Well, we go down here. Let's find planes so we can go to 1-1. After a decade, we found it. Oh, there's 1-1. That's what 1-1 looks like. Slightly less entertaining than the original one, but it's fun and it does things. I tell you what some of this stuff does, in case you were wondering. This is where it goes to, so it goes to 1-1 bonus level. This is sadness, aka no enemies. I guess it's happiness, I guess. This is the size of the level, that's the start of the level, this is the palette, this is the palette, this is the X starting position of Mario, this is something that wasn't used. I don't know why they bothered to put that in there, but I guess they thought it was cool. This is the tile set, this is the vertical amount, this is the pipe that says it doesn't exit, I guess, when it ends level. This is the tiles used, I'm going to guess. And it says, I don't know what that is. And this is the time. Okay, and then these are just the objects used in the game. And you might wonder, well, where are these sprites? Well, the sprites are in a different file because nothing's ever that simple. So you want to go back to program and objects, and there's 1-1, and there's the objects, and this even has nice happy names so we can actually know what things are. Hallelujah, right? And we have a motivational byte, Goomba, and other things. So let's go back. Okay, so now let's stop talking about that. I use this. I don't know if I already mentioned that. ASM6 is way better, in my opinion, but other people like using NSASM because it's got nice tutorials. Okay, so how do you get started? You go down to your compiler. You after you extract it, that won't be there, but you drag this. You can send it on a magical journey if you want. I like doing that sometimes, just so it walks around. And it gets, that's the, you can call it RNG manipulation. It doesn't have any RNG, but you can pretend it does. So you open up your emulator of choice. This isn't my emulator of choice, it's just the emulator I have on this computer at the moment. So even though I'm already quickly adjust the audio, let's make sure. Yep, it's still recording my audio. Thank you, OBS, for recording my audio for once in 2 hours. Thank you. As you see, this is just a regular game. There's no gimmicks here. It is the base ROM. You can play Mario. Let's see. Really laggy because I don't know. There we go. So that's nice, but we don't really want that. We kind of want to actually edit the ROM. So first, you want to, you don't have to make a new entire compiler. That's just a copy I have at the bottom, just in case. Thank you, Discord, for interrupting my recording, but okay, yeah. So let's delete the ROM again. So first you want to make an area for you to make your own changes, right? You don't want to make and go into the code and be like, where's my code every single time. I don't know how my battery's going low, but cool. Oh, it would help if it was plugged in. So let me plug in my laptop real quick. Thank you, Discord. Okay, so now the computer should continue to not die. Okay, I was wondering about that, and I was looking at it, and I was like, why is it at 20% when, I've been having it plugged in? I guess it was just decoration and motivation, I guess. But yeah, so you want to have a file to open it up with. So we will go to Notepad, I guess. I had it up in there. So it says, I don't know how that got there. Whatever. So you want to write your title, top, header, code made by Joe Smo. That's typically not what I do. I typically do something fun. We can, put some lines in there to make it self-motivated. And you can write all the fantastic changes made by Joe Smo, or you can write your name there. I don't really care. And then if you really want, you can continue to use these just so everybody knows that you made comments. This is not necessary. Sometimes it makes it weird to find. Do that. So this is the only variable we have in this patch to change the lives. As you see, it contradicts itself. That's nice, so let's just get rid of that. And you know what? I want 99 lives this now. And, you can have other code over down here. Code, right? Load a or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Don't actually put code down there until we discuss how to do so you don't mess things up, because that will cause problems. I don't want to discuss how you do that yet. So yep. So this is how you get going with the disassembly. So that's good. So we made that. But how on earth does it actually read that, right? This is the file. It can't use telekinesis to figure that out. So we kind of need to tell it that we use that. So I already have this open, so I'm just going to open up here. That's for later. So we're going to scroll to the top where you will begin. And right around here, I put the include. You can put this anywhere really. Some places are slightly better than others. You can also, I think I forgot this the first time. But let me say, so yeah, let's see. Okay, let's close this. Oh, it already did. So I think I actually forgot this. I think you're supposed to write something like enum, and then like end e, end e. This is just so you make sure it does that. I don't really want to try that at the moment. That's just a little complicated, and you don't really need to do that. So don't do that. So right, just include mychanges.asm. You need to write the whole thing out, or else it will complain and be like, I don't know what that is, bro. Because the computers are stupid. So yep, that's fun. So now you need to find lives. So we can go down to like, you can just type in lives. Let's see what happens. Okay. We don't really need the roulette lives to give. That's not really useful. Oh, that's kind of useful. It's Mario's live. So that's what we edit. We're going to be looking for this value. So is it in this bank? So this is just another program bank. I never had that. I don't know what that's doing, and I'm just going to... Okay, we're going to ignore that. I don't know why that exists. I've never seen where you get 88 lives. But that's neat. So where we will actually be editing. So once upon a time, before I edited this 27 times, this looked like this. Okay? This is when you die. So when you die 5 times or whatever, it gives you the new live count, which was originally 4 lives, but we made it 99, so that's good. Then we kept going and scrolling through all these beautiful banks with me guessing strategically. And as you see, sometimes we found valuable lives, but it wasn't what we looked like. Like, you might look at this and be like, what on earth is happening here? Exactly, that you don't want that. We're looking for some basic low to A, stow to A stuff, okay? Or it might be low to Y, it might be low to X, and then might say stow to X or whatnot, but it's basically simple stuff. You can do this, you can continue to do this with other things, like you want to change where Mario starts at. Watch, we'll make them start at somewhere funny, okay? So we're going to comment this out just for some laughs. We're going to make this, actually, let's just make it a number. Let's make it 30. I don't know, that's probably, man, let's make it like 50, you know, just solid number there. You know, you can put it up on my changes, so it's nice and neat. But I don't really feel like doing that right now. You don't have to do that. This is just another example, okay? Okay, so we're going to drag this. So finally, you send it on a magical journey, and it goes to ASM6.exe, and you load up the emulator of choice. Yep. Okay. Actually, I don't. Let me reset. Okay, so it's going to open up and. Oh, okay, I guess that didn't start them in the right location. Still, maybe something starts somewhere funny. Let's see. Let's watch. This is the joys of using the compiler at a hex editor. They change some weird values sometimes. I guess not. So let's just continue on, and we will see. Indeed, we start with 99 lives. So that's good. And if, as you see, the game loads, it works. Does all the things you would want on an SMB3 cartridge to do, and the nice happiness of a compiler. So that's good. Thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully learning at least something about how the compiler works. Or at least how to start off basic stuff. I mean, stop doing that so OBS doesn't go crazy. Yeah, so you've learned how to make little edits to the code in this tutorial. You see, and hopefully that helps you start joining on with the compiler. Signing off.